Moving on to international news, guys. Canada designates Proud Boys, Anti-Waffen, the Base, and I forget the Russian imperialist movement as terror organizations, along with I think a few other groups that are predominantly Islamic right-wing extremist as well. Also, in terms of Proud Boys news in Indiana, even though it's not international news, in Indiana, the Proud Boys chapter there has completely separated themselves from the National Proud Boys organization due to Enrique Torrio, who's the leader of the Proud Boys, coming out and being it was FBI informant, I believe specifically. I know he was a police informant or law enforcement informant. I believe it was an FBI informant specifically. And obviously, not shocking at all that the leader of the Proud Boys is a fucking Fed. No one's surprised by that. In regards to this, because we saw, I think, I forget what CIA former official talking about how we need to use anti-terrorism tactics in domestic policy. The expansion of terrorism, I should say, the expansion of our definition of terrorism and the expansion of our military state is a double-edged sword. Like, is it going to get some of these right-wing extremist groups? Absolutely. Is it going to get them with the same zeal and fervor as left-wing militant groups? Absolutely not. And they will go after left-wing militant groups. Okay? And it's just like a reality. Like if I'm speaking as a communist and Marxist socialist, right? Political agitation almost by default has to be somewhat unlawful. Right? So when we start with really broad strokes and sort of brushes, I should say, when it comes to defining terrorism, understand that's going to catch us too. Not saying that these guys are not terrorists, or not saying that these guys are good people. They're not. These are definite enemies. Okay? But the state apparatus, which can oppress them, will oppress us. We have to be very honest about that.